off to a great start of the ski season, and while it's been a little dry for the past few days, we're going to be adding a little more snow to the northern mountains later on this week as we gear up for another winter storm. 33 degrees right now in Albuquerque, and winds out the north at 12. Already starting to see the breezes pick up ahead of the system. Today will be breezy, and then it gets downright windy tomorrow as that storm system starts to close in on the state. 33 degrees with northerly winds at 12. That means it feels like it's in the low to mid 20s at times here in Albuquerque. So don't forget the jacket as you head out the door. Fairly breezy up in Santa Fe too. 21-mile-an-hour winds out that way, and then 10 to 20-mile-an-hour winds out across eastern New Mexico this morning too. We could see winds gusting up near 35 miles an hour at times out across eastern parts of the state today. And again, that's all ahead of a storm system that's developing up in the Pacific Northwest right now, and that's going to be heading our way. It's going to start to bring in some snow to the Four Corners area, mainly the San Juan, starting early tomorrow morning, and then we're going to continue to see that snow developing up that way, and then by midweek we're talking snow in our northern mountains, and even Albuquerque may get in on some of that later on in the week. Today though, overall, just looking at a mix of sun and clouds, it'll be fairly cloudy over in the Four Corners, especially ahead of the storm system, but for everybody else, we'll see a little bit of cloud cover here and there. That will keep it feeling a little bit on the chilly side. Temperatures though, despite the cloud cover, will be mild across central and eastern New Mexico. You get up into the Four Corners and it will be a chilly day for you there, so keep that in mind. We're talking highs only in the 30s there, but 50s for Albuquerque, and then out east we're talking 70s for many of you down in the southeast. So it is going to be quite warm for you. Again, a little breezy as we go through the afternoon. Tomorrow that storm system gets a little closer to us. That's going to really crank up the winds. Winds will be coming from the south and west, so that'll actually help to warm things up as we go into tomorrow afternoon. And then we're going to be watching for snow developing in the San Juans late tomorrow and continuing to develop into the evening hours. We may even start to see a mix of rain and snow for northwest New Mexico. Our northern mountains by late tomorrow night could start to see a little bit of light snow here and there, starting to pick up as we go through Wednesday and Thursday. And by Wednesday, all this cold air back to our north and west is going to start pouring into the state along with more wind, and that is going to be a very, very, very big cool down compared to where we're going to be for the next couple of days. So get ready for a big chill to move in for the end of the week. And again, as that storm system gets closer, by Wednesday night into Thursday, we could be talking a little bit of rain and snow even in the metro area. As far as the wind goes, today on the breezy side, tomorrow we could be talking dangerous winds. High wind watches have already been issued. They go into effect tomorrow morning for the areas highlighted in orange here, and that's mainly up and down the central mountain chain, east slopes there, and favoring eastern New Mexico. That's where we'll see the strongest winds as they come in from the west and gain momentum going down the mountains. Winds gusting to 60 miles an hour. That for tomorrow, and also starting very early tomorrow morning, winter storm watches have been issued for southwest Colorado, the San Juans there. We could pick up quite a bit of snow, and when you combine the wind with the snow that will be developing tomorrow, we could see it on and off through Thursday night. That's when you could have those conditions where blizzard-like conditions with winds gusting or sustained at 40 miles an hour, gusting higher than that, and with the snow, and that can lead to very low visibilities. And of course, we could be talking the snow piling up in the mountains from this storm. Southern Colorado, mostly cloudy. It will be a cold day today. Mid-30s for highs. Tomorrow back to the low 40s briefly before it's back to the 30s, and then eventually highs only in the 20s with lows in the single digits by the end of the week. Northwest New Mexico, partly cloudy, breezy today. Highs only in the 30s and 40s, so it will be quite chilly. Warmer tomorrow, and then the big cool down for the middle and latter part of the week with highs only in the 30s, and we're talking more snow moving into the northwest. Southwest New Mexico, mixed sun and clouds today with highs in the 60s, and then a chilly end of the work week with highs only in the 40s, and we can maybe even get a little snow in places like Silver City in the mountains as we head towards the end of the week. Southeast New Mexico, very warm but breezy today, gusting at 35 miles an hour, and then the winds will just pick up from here. By the end of the week, highs only in the 40s, and we could even be looking at the chance for some rain and snow down toward Roswell by the end of the week. Northeast New Mexico, windy at times, and then very windy tomorrow. Highs by the end of the week for Las Vegas only in the 20s, with scattered snow Thursday and Friday. Northern mountains, partly cloudy today and breezy. Tomorrow windy with more cloud cover around. We'll watch for the potential for some snow developing tomorrow night into Wednesday for the mountains. Santa Fe, Wednesday night could be talking a little bit of snow and waking up to that Thursday morning, and of course the big chill moving in with lows in the mid-teens by the end of the week. East mountains, highs in the 40s today with breezy conditions, keeping it feeling a little chilly, and then for the metro, mid-50s today with partly sunny skies and a bit breezy at times. Windy tomorrow, highs near 60, above average, and then the big cool down moves in. Cloudy Wednesday, Thursday, sticking with the windy conditions and highs only in the low 40s by the end of the week, and maybe Thursday waking up to a little bit of snow.